Hi, everybody. It is 10:30. We're going to go ahead and get started. I'm a local expert with Intuit, and I specialize in Intuit Field Service Management. If you do want to do a one-on-one consultation with me, please just give our office a call at 651-927-8850, or you can reach out to us by email, rebecca@fieldserviceadvisors.com. And you can find our information in the description of this YouTube video. So with that being said, I'm going to go ahead and jump right in. So today I'm just going to be talking about the different, roles, the manager and the technician role, and how that relates to the app, Intuit Field Service Management. So right now, what I'm going to do is create a work order from the field as a technician, and then I'm going to create a work order as a technician, as a manager, just to show you the differences and the power that you have as a technician versus the power you have as a manager. So I'm using an iPad today. You can, of course, use an Android as well. I'm going to go ahead and hit the share icon in the lower right-hand corner, and I'm going to go ahead and say create new work order. I'm going to search for a customer of mine, and I'm going to select a site to do a service repair. Customer said there has been no heat for 3 days. Okay, now right here, Matt Baker, if I click down for primary tech, I'm logged in as Matt Baker, the technician. So if Matt Baker, his profile, he is listed as a technician. And I found this information out by going to the People tab here and clicking on Matt's name and then scrolling down to his profile. And you can see that he's a technician. So as a technician, if I try to change the primary tech to anyone but myself, I wouldn't be able to. The only option I would have would be to unassign this work order or to assign it to myself. So I could go ahead and hit assign to me, and then it simply hit save. So now this work order is assigned to Matt Baker, the primary tech, and it's in my queue, waiting for pickup. There it is, waiting for me to get picked up. Okay, so now if I wanted to change Matt's profile to that of a manager, I'll show you what will happen now. So I'm going to go ahead and log out. And then I will log back in. Just give it an updated sync. And now I'm going to create a work order again. And this time I'm going to create one for one of my commercial customers. No heat. Okay, now I'm going to try, so Matt Baker, he's a manager in the field. I'm going to go ahead, now I have got a whole assignment list as a manager. So I can assign it to, say, Chris, and then I want to make, let's see, so Chris would be the primary, and if I wanted to have a secondary technician, I could say click on myself, and you could click and make another secondary. Okay, so now I can look in my non-primary work queue, and I've got one here. And you can see who the primary tech is. So Chris is going to be assigned that work order in his queue. And there's also this section called teamwork that you can have a peek at. As a manager, you can go ahead and assign any work order to yourself. So if I wanted to take any of these unassigned work orders and I wanted to give it to myself, I could. So I have unassigned, and I could go ahead and hit pick up and start, and I could pick up that work order. So let me just go back and make Matt a technician again. To look at that teamwork section to see how that changes. This unassigned queue is pretty important. If there are unassigned work orders and you give your technicians the power to just go ahead and pick up any of those work orders that are unassigned and assign it to themselves, that always keeps their schedule full. If they've got downtime and they want to go ahead and start another work order, that would be great incentive to start a preventative maintenance plan, preventative maintenance plans with your customers, because if your technicians are incentivized to complete as many work orders as possible in between their other jobs, that could really add a substantial amount to your bottom line revenue. Okay, so I just changed back to a technician, and I'm going to go ahead and you can see here, I clicked on this share icon, and now that teamwork section is not available. So if you do want your technicians to have the ability to pick up work orders and assign it to themselves, you would have to make them a manager. Now that's information that you don't have to share with them that they're a manager. As a manager, they would have access to log in to the browser and create work orders and assign them to technicians and move work orders around in the dispatch board. But when I'm consulting with my clients, the technicians that we're creating the manager role for, they don't log into the browser. They only log into the app, and they're simply using it to assign work orders to themselves. I think manager is the best role for across the board. That does not give the technician the ability to log into QuickBooks Desktop or QuickBooks Online, having that title. So it is a short video today. I'm just going to put my information right here back up on the screen. If you do want to consult with us, please reach out to us at our website, fieldserviceadvisors.com, or our email or phone number. And check us out on QuickBooks' national website, quickbooks.corrigo.com/local experts. Thanks again for your time today, and I look forward to seeing you back here every Wednesday at 10:30 Central Standard Time. Thank you.